Good afternoon. I am Ganjana. Now I am going to present the management accounting. Introduction. Management of business begins from the planning and with proper controlling management able to rectify the errors. Thus, it can be seen that a managerial accountant that has a high role in the company along with a financial accountant. The main aim of a management accountant is wealth maximization and profit maximization. Apart from that, business expansion and development cost reduction and decision making regarding suitable funding sources are also part of managerial accounting jobs. This study has been conducted based on the financial information of Tulip Berhad, and there is a requirement of forecasting income statement for the upcoming 5 years. Apart from that, factor and methods of investment proposal and development and management of the budget are required to be conducted. Next, method to be considered in order to evaluate the proposal to invest. First, risk analysis. A deep research on financial stability and available funds is necessary before starting an investment program. As per the view of Munoz Torres, it includes the predetermination of the plan if the investment plan fails in the future or unable to meet the predicted goal. Second, life of the project. Analysis of the duration of the project is essential for the investor to understand the dependency on the project, and certain risks can be taken accordingly. Apart from that, the date of the lifespan is also useful when adjusting the investment cost with the cash inflow from the project. Cash inflow. The main purpose of investment of a company is to enhance cash inflow from the project. So it is necessary from the management to consider the cash inflow while placing funds in a project. Cost of capital. This factor is also related to the arrangement of funds for the investment program. According to Kant, it can be seen that the company can arrange funds from different sources at different costs. So it is necessary to calculate the cost of capital to compare the risk and return. The objective of the investment. Investment is made to maximize the profit, but investors are required to determine the target. The target should be realistic and attainable. So the progress of the investment can be evaluated after the beginning of the investment program. Next, variable expenditures. It is noticeable that a company is required to maintain two types of expenditures, fixed and variable. The variable expenditure is dependable on the production unit. In order to propose an investment plan, the determination of variable expenditure is necessary. Tax minimization. Share profit is calculated and distributed after the adjustment of interest and tax rate. So a company needs to identify the possibility to minimize the tax rate while arranging funds for the investment. Cash inflow. The main purpose of investment of a company is to enhance cash inflow from the project, so it is necessary for the management to consider the cash inflow while placing funds in a project. Foreign exchange rate. It can be seen while an investment program is required to be conducted in a different geographical location, foreign exchange rate is required to be considered in the proposal. Lastly, fixed cost. Investment cost is a capital expenditure and it is a fixed expenditure, but while running a new project, there can be several other fixed costs such as rent and wages. Factor to be considered in developing and managing the budget. The business goal. The end of a business industry is often found different as numerous companies aim to obtain high profit margin while several companies believe in wealth maximization. According to Scanron, startup company believe in attracting customer attraction, so such company try to maintain low profit margin. Departmental analysis. The production and sales condition of the different departments are also an essential part of budget planning, which is required to be taken into consideration while preparing a budget. The zero-based budget is prepared on the basis of actual financial information. So departmental analysis is a specialty useful in management maintain the zero-based budget techniques. Revenue estimation. The progress of budget planning is dependable on the expected revenue for the period. So estimation of revenue based on the available historical data and monthly growth is an important factor. The estimate revenue helps to understand the company competition in the market, so the profit margin also can be higher based on the circumstances. Expenses determination. This factor is considered as one vital factor in budget planning, as it can be seen that a company requires handling several expenditures while running an industry. According to Henry, the several types of expenses, the classification of the nature of expenses is vital for the management accountant. Cash flow analysis. The cash flow of the organization represents the possible cash inflow in the future, so it is also an important factor for the budget planning to calculate the cash flow. The cash flow analysis is also important factor to understand the capital expenditure and possible capital income as well. Proposal or alternative method in financing. Equity financing. Issuing equity share capital is a good way to arrange the required funds for the company. So it can be said that Tulip Berhad can arrange the required fund with this method. Debt financing. The common source of debt financing are issue of debenture and loans from commercial banks or financial institutions. Therefore, Tulip Berhad has the option of managing debt finance to meet the expenses for advanced equipment. Lenders of debt financing have no right to give votes in meeting, so there is no scope of writing business control. Cons. Monthly interest payment create problems for management to maintain the cash flow of the organization. Conclusion. Based on the discussion of investment proposal and different factors of management of a company, it can be said that the role of the managerial accountant is highly, especially in case of investment planning. Tulip Berhad has a good operating condition. However, with the implementation of advanced technology, the rate of production can be increased. Apart from that, there are several factors that are required to be taken into consideration by the managerial account before placing an investment program. That's all. Thank you.